Hi, welcome to today's Excel tip. Now we have the 2015 sales set up from January to March, and I just inherited this sheet from my predecessor, and I don't know what he did. So the first thing I want to know is which formulas are dependent on which cells and what are the precedents. So the total sales right now, I want to know which cells add up to this cell here. So I go into my formula tab, and whilst clicking on that cell, I go to trace precedence, and an arrow appears, a blue arrow that tells me that if I come down to here, which is D10 all the way to F10, all these cells form a summation to create that H2 cell, which is the total sales. I can do the same for random summation. If I want to trace precedence, it also gives me a lot of precedence to trace. Let me turn all of them off and do just that one. So I go to remove arrows and come back to random summation and trace precedence. That tells me that D3, E7, F5, and F9 all sum up to create that random summation. So I'm getting an understanding of what's happening here. Another thing, let me remove the arrows. Another thing I can do is I can click on a cell and trace its dependence, asking myself which cells have formulas that depend on this particular cell I've clicked. So this D4 sales for zone A contributes to the summation at the bottom here and also contributes to the random summation. So now this is how we track back and forth different items. Now if we wanted to unearth all the formulas in the sheet, obviously we can go to each formula, double click it, and we'll see the formula display. But I'll have to do that for every single formula on the sheet to see what the underlying formula code is. Another way of doing this randomly for the whole sheet is by, once again, the formulas bar tab, go to show formulas, and it will open up this sheet to show you every single formula cell and what the formula is. So here we can see all the totals, the different way we do the totals. Now I can see the summation D10 to F10, then I can also see the random summation. So this gives me a better sense of the formulas within my sheet. And if I click that show formulas button again, it will toggle my formulas, and now I see the values that the formulas produce. So that's a quick way to check your formula auditing within your sheet. Try it out and let us know how it goes. Thanks.